So let's take a look at the sample report. You'll see on the first page that your law firm is listed on the top left, and underneath that the name of your client. I'm listed at the bottom as the Electronic Discovery Expert. On the right hand side of the report you'll see the categories of the report. All of the information on the smartphone, in this case an iPhone 5, is categorized by type of evidence. So calendars, contacts, documents, and so on. You simply click on a link, and I'll do that now. I'll click on Documents to go to the Documents area and see all of the documents that are on the smartphone. On page 2 you'll see the device-specific information. This is the unique identifiers of the device, the collection date, the acquisition hash values, and when the report was created. So you have all that information. Next is the calendar. This is important to find out about events or where people were at a certain time. For example, in a family law case, it may help prove which parent spent significant time with the children, which parent was involved in school activities, sports events, pediatrician appointments, and so on. You'll see in this example that search terms are highlighted in yellow. You can see there's a search term for financial, Ameritrade, Emma is the name of their daughter, taxes, counselor, and so on. We provide pre-configured search term lists for areas of law. For example, in family law, we have a pre-configured list for custody, support, visitation, business valuation, property division. For employment law, for sexual discrimination, wrongful termination. For class action lawsuits, price fixing. So what you do is you add to that list persons, places, and things, custom specific search terms for your particular case. Next are contacts. This section is important to find witnesses or potential witnesses for or against your client's interest. In a family law cases, teachers, coaches, CPAs for the financial issues, financial counselors, and so on and so forth. Next are the documents. You'll see the Excel spreadsheets, Word documents, PDF documents, and other documents that are on that phone. And you simply click on the document. In this particular case, it's a spreadsheet that existed on the phone that shows assets, liability, and other financial information that could be relevant to the case. Next, if the user of the phone uses Facebook, you can find the contacts on the phone. This would include the name and the email address of the Facebook contact. Next, you'll find the Images section with photos, images, and also scanned documents and receipts you'll find here as well. What you do is you simply click on the photo, and it will open up a full view of the photo so you can review it. If that photo is interesting to you, right-click Save As, and you can save that photo out to your hard drive. In this particular image, you can see a receipt on the bottom right, so receipts are included in the Images section as well. Next, in the Internet Bookmarks section, you'll find the saved bookmarks for the computer user. So in this case, the user has saved certain financial institutions, Fidelity, Bank of America, and Chase, as bookmarks, but also notice there's an offshore bank, the multi-bank, which may be important for the financial issues in the case. The Internet history does not show bookmarks. It shows sites that were recently visited, and it shows the dates and times of those visits. For example, this particular computer user was checking out sites, divorce, hiding assets, 10 easy ways to hide assets from your spouse. Text messages are often the most important evidence that you'll find on smartphones. You'll see that in this section, text messages are sorted by date from the most recent text message back in time to the earliest text message. You'll see that the name of the person that made the phone call or received the phone call is listed, the phone number, as well as the full text from that text message. In this section, you'll see messages, but they're sorted by phone number. So you can focus very quickly on just the phone messages, the text messages from a certain person or a certain phone number. Next, you'll see the notes on the phone. These are notes that the user of the phone leaves for themselves. The phone call log shows calls to or from a certain person or phone number. It also shows the duration of the phone call. These phone calls are sorted by date, so the most recent phone call is on top. But we include another section where we sort the phone calls by the to or from, the person that made or received the phone call. Next, if the user uses Skype on their smartphone, you'll see all the Skype calls listed in that section. It shows the date and time and the person who called. Similarly, you can see all of the Skype messages. You'll also see all the videos that are on the smartphone, and you just need to click on the link for the videos you would like to view. Next, you'll find the voicemails. Text messages are usually the most important type of evidence you'll find on a phone, but voicemails can be the most effective. There's nothing like playing a voicemail of a witness or a party to the judge or jury in a particular case. It can be so effective. You simply click on the link to play the voicemail.
Jim, please call me as soon as you get this. I got arrested for leaving Emma in the car sleeping while I was shopping. This is total bullshit.
In the first section, voicemails are sorted by date, the most recent date on top. In this section, the voicemails are sorted by phone number, so you can focus on a particular person or phone number. Next, you'll see voice memos. These are memos that the smartphone user saves for themselves. They're audio recordings, and you can listen to the ones that are important for your case.
Notify all credit card companies to remove Julie from the account.
If the user uses the popular Waze application, and over 50 million users do, you can find location information and GPS information for where people travel to, and also people use this application to work around traffic. So this is very good for location information. The last thing you'll see in the report is Wi-Fi information. This is where a person joined a Wi-Fi network, and this is sorted by date, so you can find on a particular date or time where a person was based upon their Wi-Fi connection location. On the next page, you'll see the Wi-Fi location sorted by SSID. That's a particular identifier for a Wi-Fi device. Along with the PDF report we just reviewed, you get a separate PDF report that consolidates all the information by search term. Let's look at an example. We'll click on the word multibank, which is an offshore bank, and you'll see that there are internet bookmarks to multibank, text messages, and phone calls all related to multibank. So different data types are all consolidated by search term. We could also click on Julie, who's the wife in the case, and we can see all text messages by Julie, all notes that Julie has, as well as phone calls for Julie and Skype phone calls. So all information regarding Julie as a search term are consolidated by the search term section. We hope you now see the benefits of our PDF evidence reports. Please contact me and we'll send you a sample PDF report so you can try it out. Also, please think of us for your next case.